Hi, and welcome to the first ever Sunday session with me, Angus Coots. Essentially, what I'm expecting this to be is I stick on a record, I drink a whiskey, and I chat at you for a little bit. Now, I'd quite like it to not be just me. I'd like to have more input from you guys. So I asked on Twitter and Facebook earlier on for questions, but nobody gave me any. So I guess it's not just in quarantine that I'm alone. But hey, if you enjoy this and you want to see something, drop a comment down below. I will happily stick it into next week's episode, which may be a live episode, might be Facebook or Twitter or Instagram live, or I might just keep doing them pre-recorded, so get your stuff in early-ish and then I'll record it and then release it on Sunday next week as well. So I guess I'll stick on a record first. This is great, by the way. I absolutely love playing this. This is one of my favourites in the house. This is an Icelandic instrumental artist by the name of Stefan Hakon. I'm fairly certain I've mispronounced that because I do not speak any Icelandic whatsoever, but there it is there. Maybe if one of my Icelandic friends, of which I've got more than I think a lot of people have in this country, can help me out with the pronunciation, that would be great. I'll be surprised if someone doesn't actually know the guy. Also, we're going to talk about whiskey as well, and I've got an absolute banger for today to start us off. This is just a little 20cl bottle of the Cadenheads Campbelltown single malt. This was given to me as a gift by some friends for a birthday, and it is absolutely fantastic. 58%. You should definitely check out Cadenheads when you are in Edinburgh. Now, the vessel for the whiskey tonight is my Taylor Backus glass. Taylor Backus are an incredible glass blowing, glass making shop in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. They do a lot of really cool kind of courses that teach people how to make things. I made a heart once. I can show you that. Leave you there for a second. There we are. I made this with my own fair hands in the shop back in 2018, in early 2018. Did not make the glass. The glass was made by a professional, so you can tell this one's actually functional. Whereas that is just a really nice paperweight that I've got. Cheers. And I think something that I want to talk about is how this is hard, right? Like the whole isolation, being quarantined, social distancing, it's not easy. I've got a few reasons for struggling with it. First of all, I am a relatively social person. I'm a stand-up comedian who has no gigs. I like having an audience, I like being able to speak to people. That's why I've got the ludicrous idea in my head that this is something that people want to see. I'd like to say there's going to be a lot of jokes in this. There's not, because I just don't feel very funny just now. Also, my day job, I am a professional tour guide, which means I show people around the city of Edinburgh and I tell stories. And there's no tourists, there's travel bans in place, there's not really the ability to go outside too much, and that's really killing me. A big part of it is just not being able to go outside as much as I'm used to. Not getting the fresh air and the vitamin D that I'm used to, and yeah, I'm struggling with it quite a lot. And I'm well aware that I'm luckier than a lot of people. I still have the ability to go outside. I still have the ability to speak to people online. I have the means to buy food. I've got electricity. I've got the internet. I'm warm. You know, there's no real big problem for me, but I am noticing that I'm going a little bit madder as this goes on, right? I think everyone's starting to get that way. I mean, just in the last 7 days I've grown a beard and shaved my head. Well, I do that most of the time anyway, but everyone else is doing it, so I figure maybe this time I can be actually in fashion, right? One of the things I've done to try and alleviate a bit of the kind of pressure, make myself feel a bit more productive, is I set up a page on buymeacoffee.com. So if you go to buymeacoffee.com/Angus Coots, links in the description, then you will find the ability to spend $3 and I'll send a video about Scottish history. So I've been enjoying making them, sending them out. However, after a really good first initial surge of orders, it's fallen away quite a bit, and that's not really been something that I've done in the last couple of days at all. If, however, you do feel that you do want something like that, please share the link with your friends, your family, and get them on to me. It's really helped me to feel like I'm still doing stuff just now as well. Another thing that's really been helping me quite a lot is the content that's getting made by friends of mine. I've got some friends that are incredibly talented comedians, very creative people, and they have been releasing things that have been the highlights of my day as we go through this. Start off pretty much every morning. I've been waking up at a reasonable time still, getting up, showering, brushing my teeth, putting on clean clothes. You know, I've not managed to fall into the full quarantine depression, but at 11 o'clock I've always got time to watch Liam Withnail do the crossword on Twitch, which I think you should do as well. It's great fun, it's really nice, really wholesome content. I'm a huge fan of that. Then Ross Leslie has got his game show, I want to say, which is What Year Was It?, which I took part in a couple of days back, where he will ask you what year stuff was in. And it's dumb, but it's fun. I really enjoy that. And very similar to that as well, Ross is holding his hands up saying he stole the idea. I don't think it's quite that bad. But Stuart McPherson has a show called Who's This?, which is when he shows you pictures of people and you have to guess who they are. It's great fun. He puts that on his Twitter page every single night, and you should look that up. I'll be linking to all these people down below as well, so you can find out more about them. And then my mate Richard Brown, he's got a show called What's on Your Wall, where his friends tell you what they've got hanging up in their house. And as you can see, I decorate like a psychopath, so this is not really one for me. But I have got a little nod to Richard today by wearing the same hat as he pretty much always has on as well. There's also Roscoe McClelland, who's got a fantastic show where he does surgery on fruit on Twitch. That's at 6 o'clock every night, and it's worth watching. So I'll link to all these people's Twitter accounts in the description here, so you can go and check them out. This is a tester, I'm not going to lie. I don't have a lot of content prepared for this. I kind of came up with the idea last night and then decided to do it today. Next week there might be more production values, maybe there'll be regular features. I mean, if you want to see something, please leave a comment down below and I will try and pop that into what's coming. Oh god, I just forgot as well, Joe McTurnan does a great show called The Corona Show on his Facebook page. Again, link below, there'll be a link to everything like that down there as well. Anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm sad, I'm alone, but surviving. And I hope you guys are as well. I'm gonna just sit and drink this whiskey now and let you guys listen to the rest of this song. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, @AngusMaroon. Buy me a coffee, I'll send you a thing. And I'll see you on Sunday next week. Bye.